In Washington, D.C., consumer advocates, legal experts, and scam survivors gathered on what's now being called National Scam Survivor Day. The goal? End the stigma associated with scams and share stories.
So the BBB Institute works with partners across all kinds of areas, but our scam survivors are the most important people because they let us know the scam activity that's going on. They share their stories so that other people may be in the same thing. They might be in the middle of it and they're able to hear, oh my God, this is happening to me right now. And they're able to help prevent scams from happening down the road.
Melanie McGovern, spokesperson with the Better Business Bureau, says they want to put the power back in the hands of the consumer.
Even if you didn't lose money, it's so important to report scams to us so that we can see the trends, the patterns, work with the media, get the message out to let people know that this is the tactic they're using. Here's what you can do to protect yourself.
McGovern's worked with scam survivors for over 11 years and has seen the change in demeanor and awareness by having scam survivors speak up.
You know, Melanie, there was a period where scam survivors felt ashamed or they were embarrassed. But the beauty of this event is you're starting to see people say, I'm taking my power back. Is that what you're noticing when people take to the stage and they speak their truth and they speak about their experiences?
Seeing just them become empowered by telling their story, by hearing after the fact, hey, I had phone calls from people who said, I saw your story on the news. I was in the middle of it. I was considering this, but I realized it was a scam because I heard this person talking on the news and I saw the BBB talking about it. So it's amazing to see scam survivors become empowered and become spokespeople for themselves.
Jennifer Hill traveled from Henry County, Georgia to D.C. for the event. She spoke on stage about her experience dealing with bad actors in the real estate business. She now uses her voice to spread the word.
To have a room of professionals, of people who are able to make changes and to do something and to, not just a room of community people, but, actual spearheads in industry and stuff that they can make some significant changes and impact in this. It was very empowering to me to share my story with them.
Finally, if you could reach out to scam survivors through our lens, what message would you give to them?
That you're not alone. It definitely helps you to know that there are others out there.
Legal experts were also on hand. Joanna Boysen is with the Scam Justice Legal Clinic.
Up until we launched the Scam Justice Legal Clinic, there was no resource available for survivors to be able to access a legal tool in terms of being able to speak with attorneys to understand their rights and responsibilities. So creating something that fills a void in terms of access to justice really helped us not just understand where all the needs exist, but how we could be part of the healing process for the survivors from a legal perspective.
As scammers continue to find crafty and innovative ways to trick people into giving out their personal information, there's also a survival movement taking place as well, sending a strong message to scammers that they will no longer be silenced and put to shame.